Hello, we are watching the News Podcast Daily and following today's top stories.
Vietnam-Argentina boost legislative ties. Foreign visitors can now claim VAT refund at Nội Bài and Tân Sơn Nhất international airports. Hanoi hosts TV and Cinema Festival.
A delegation from the National Assembly, led by Vice Chairman Wen Chu-liu, visited Argentina on June 20th and 29th to boost relations between the two legislative bodies and learn from Argentina's experiences in legislation and supervision.
At their talks, Vice Chairman Liu praised the role Argentina plays in Latin America. He said the development of cooperative relations between the two legislative bodies in regional and international parliamentary organizations has helped to link Asia and South America, as well as between South-South countries. The leaders of Argentina's parliament, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Justice, and National Academy of Law and Social Sciences gave a presentation of Argentina's legal system, their experiences in legislation, and the roles legislative, executive, and judicial bodies play. The Argentinian leaders, MPs, and diplomats praised the delegation for visiting as it will promote bilateral relations. He stated both countries should speed up relations in politics, economics, culture, and science and technology. Both stressed the role of the Friendship Parliamentarians Group in boosting and supervising previous agreements to make bilateral cooperation more effective. Also on the occasion, the Parliament in Buenos Aires awarded the title of Honorable Citizen of the City to Vice Chairman Wen Chu-liu.
Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc met with Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Noda in Tokyo on July 1st. Phúc is leading a high-level government delegation to pay an official visit to Japan.
During the meeting, Japanese Prime Minister Noda, Phúc said, despite the fact that bilateral trade between Vietnam and Japan reached $21 billion in 2011, there is still room for further growth. Noda expressed his gratitude for the support and aid the Vietnamese people had given to Japan during and after the earthquake and tsunami in March 2011. Phúc thanked the Japanese government for the official development assistance it had given to Vietnam over the years and the role played by the Japan International Cooperation Agency in coordinating and implementing ODA projects in the country. Noda said, Japan will continue to support Vietnam with ODA and in transferring technologies, especially for the agricultural sector. Regarding the EC, Noda said, Japan supported Vietnam's position on ensuring peace, stability, and maritime freedom and safety in its drive to settle disputes through peaceful means in accordance with international law, in particular the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea in 1982. The leaders said both sides will work together to organize Vietnam-Japan Friendship Year in 2013.
A delegation from the Communist Party of Vietnam visited Mexico from June 26th to 30th at the invitation of the Mexican Labor Party. The visit aimed to strengthen comprehensive cooperation between the two parties.
The delegation, led by Nguyễn Thế Kỳ, deputy head of the party's Central Committee's Commission for Popularization and Education, exchanged experience in the fields under their charge with their Mexican Labor Party PT counterparts. They met with Pedro Vasquez, Politburo member of PT and head of the Mexico-Vietnam Friendship Parliamentarians Group, and PT General Secretary Alberto Anaguia Gutierrez. At the meetings, the two sides discussed effective measures to bring bilateral cooperation to a new period of development. The PT leaders expressed their admiration at the Vietnamese party and people. They said, PT always considers developing ties with the Communist Party of Vietnam a strategic priority. For his part, Kỳ thanked the Mexican people and PT for their own sentiments and support for Vietnam during the struggle for national liberation in the past, as well as the current national construction and defense. He said, The fast development of the relations between the two parties is a firm foundation for raising the two countries' ties to a high level of development.
Visitors from overseas can now have the sum of the value-added tax that they have paid on goods purchased in Vietnam refunded. The General Department of Customs officially opened counters to refund VAT to visitors at Nội Bài and Tân Sơn Nhất international airports on July 1st.
Refunding value-added tax is one of the measures in Vietnam's tourism development strategy between now and 2020. It is hoped that the move will encourage overseas visitors to spend more in Vietnam, which will boost the sale of goods, the tourism sector, and promote the country's culture. This move is key to the party and state's policy during the international economic integration process. It will not only encourage tourists from across the world to visit Vietnam, but also promote the country's products.
I think it's great. The Vietnamese airline was great coming here. I wish I could take it, but no, it's great. I love it. Everything. I mean, it makes me feel very welcome. I mean, I feel like I'm at home. You know, I miss home because everyone's so friendly. I feel like I'm with family when I'm here. It's like a second home to me.
Enforcing the policy will require a great deal of effort from the concerned ministries and agencies. After preparing the infrastructure and recruiting and training the personnel, we have now completed installing the transaction counters and fully equipped with the necessary machinery and equipment. The counters are now ready to refund our overseas visitors their VAT. According to the General Department of Customs, goods eligible for a VAT refund must not be amongst those prohibited for export. Refunds will be paid in the currency of a customer's choosing, in line with current bank exchange rates.
The Mekong Delta has exported an additional 26,000 tons of dry fish, raising the total volume of exports since the beginning of the year to 287,000 tons.
According to the Mekong Delta Fish Production and Consumption Steering Committee, the EU, ASEAN and the US are the key importers, with the earnings from the US and Hong Kong markets increasing by 39 to 53% compared to the same period last year. The Mekong Delta region now has 3,900 hectares of fish breeding areas. However, the output of 354,000 tons was produced from only 1,200 hectares. At present, the market price of fish has fallen, standing at 19,500 to 20,000 Vietnam đồng per kilogram. Meanwhile, the price of fish in the global market fell by 0.1 to 0.2 US$ per kilogram from 2011. To deal with this problem, in the second half of the year, breeders in the Mekong Delta will be supported with capital to increase the quality of input and to prevent disease in fish. The localities are currently maintaining their existing markets and are expanding to new markets in Eastern Europe, the Commonwealth of Independent States, and Mediterranean countries.
The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has announced that the 6th International Fish Festival, Sports, Tourism, Cinema and Television will take place in Hanoi from July 4th to 7th.
This year's festival is expected to attract productions from 42 international and 25 domestic film studios and TV channels. The organizing board said that to date it has received 145 entries, including 44 produced by overseas filmmakers. The works cover reportage, documentary and feature films, game shows and programs that promote tourism. The festival will screen domestic and international films and television programs on sports and tourist destinations with high artistic value. The event offers Vietnam the chance to promote its image, countryside, and the country's potential for tourism.
And that comes to the end of the news today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.